Hey again, everybody. Sorry I was away for a little longer than I meant to be. Here we are, back to Prey. And I am just gonna dim my lights. Since, spooky game. There we go. Let's pick up where we left off. It's been a while, feels like it's been a little while since we've had a chance to play this one. I'm trying to remember where we were and what we were doing. Psychotronics. Oh yeah, we'd unlocked like the psychic powers. Or rather, we'd unlocked the ability to unlock the psychic powers, I guess. I feel like we were going to a specific place, but I don't remember what that place was. January wanted me to fetch something, didn't she? I'm sure I'll figure it out once I get back into the game. Hopefully we're in better condition than last time I loaded this up. I seem to recall I had like no ammo and no hit points. Well, I've got ammo at least. I've also got hit points, but I've got no suit. That is not my inventory button. Do I have suit repairs? I assume I would have used them if I did, but doesn't hurt to check. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Oh, neuromods. Was I saving up for something expensive? Maybe the next level of hacking, get into some new areas. Gunsmith or leverage would also be nice. Or maybe I was saving up for one of these. No, I guess not. I've not unlocked most of those yet. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that I was saving up for hacking, because getting into new places... Like, I might get into new places and get neuromods from it. It seems an efficient choice. Okay, so... hi? Oh, can I scan operators? Oh.
Search complete.
I kinda didn't think... that we would be able to, because A, there's no biological data to get, and B, we already know what an operator is. You think that'd just be loaded into the thing, but apparently that's not the case.
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your psychoactive potential is at or near peak level.
Ah, okay, I was gonna say, what does the science operator do? So, I mean, I've seen... Well, I guess I'll worry about it when I go back towards my base camp, but I know where a few medical operators are that I could scan. I think if I've seen an engineering operator. I feel like there are engineering operators that repair my suit, but I can't think where I've actually encounted one.
Already figured out how to use your psychoscope. Alright, Morgan, I know I can't make you stay put, but you're gonna die down there if you don't listen to me. I'm sending you the code to a safe in Director Kelstrup's office. I'm certain he's hidden neuromods there. Use them to install one of the Typhon abilities. That's what this is all about, Morgan. You spent 3 years of your life making it possible. Putting what they can do into us. You've just forgotten.
Hello.
Hello? Science operator? Where are you?
Dr. Yu.
Oh, up there. Ah, okay. It's not like some of the other ones where you can continue to get new things by scanning different samples. Makes sense. I did think about that at the time, that... Yeah, presumably there's some diversity amongst the biological creatures, but theoretically all of the science operators are exactly the same. I am the personal computer purchased by Michael and Melody Carrington. The summer of 1983 with assistance from Michael's mother. It's just like a...
Hello, Dr. Yu.
...1983 makes it sound like, this thing's here for historical value, but I don't know why you'd haul that all the way out to a space station. Or put it in an active lab. Anyway, it doesn't look like I can interact with it. Oh. Kinetic blast available. Huh. Oh, had I not even unlocked this yet? I just knew that I could unlock it by... Okay. I mean, I was saving up for hacking, I think, but... Alex has a point. As long as I don't have any of these morphic abilities, I don't have any use for my psi bar, so I've got a full resource just going to waste. This way it gives me a lot more utility. Kinetic blast. Knocks things away, does a bit of damage. Useful if I run out of ammo. Oh.
What's happening?
Don't let them do this to you.
How does it feel? Do you remember? The first time you said it was like you were outside yourself, like
Hello,
time
Dr. Yu.
itself had bent its knee, waiting for you to decide. You moved my chair without touching it. It gave me chills. The possibilities. You became something new that day. Something higher. I knew then, as I believe now, that our mission is to lift up all humanity in the same way.
Smart triggered by pressing mouse 2, smart targeted. Stop time and enter site targeting, press and hold mouse 2. To aim, release mouse 2 to execute power in the targeted location, or press F to cancel. Equip from the favorites wheel. So... Cool, I've got like mind grenades. So it's got a recharge time in addition to casting mind power. Phantom, weak to glue, immune to EMP. Another phantom.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Okay. I was expecting one of these to break open and kill me, but no such luck, I guess.
Scan complete.
Kinetic Blast 2 is unlocked. 5 neuromods. Bigger explosion, chunk more damage.
Psionic aptitude available.
Fun. This one's empty? Well, it doesn't look broken, so I'm assuming it didn't escape. Maybe they just never filled this one up. What was all that noise? Wait, was that this thing making that noise? I was looking up at the science operator because I thought maybe the science operator was getting hacked, but it seemed like it was doing okay. How do I get... I can't get this thing to close. Seems like this one's jammed. Okay, well, let's see if we can get to this safe. Don't suppose I could get you to come down here, could I? Refuel me? No? Stay up there. Not sure if this can detect them when they're in their stealth form. I'm assuming it can. Which would be useful. Okay, let's have a look around. Lug. So, oh, okay. Yeah, there was some glass there. Cool. Let's get this biomatter. Neuromod fabrication plan. Oh, that is game-changing.
Morgan, a warning. If you scan enough Typhon organisms, you'll be able to install neuromods that are powerful, but they're the reason we're in this mess. For one thing, the station's defensive turrets will identify you as an alien threat. There might be worse consequences I can't yet see. I don't want you to lose yourself.
I really wish you'd told me that before I installed my first alien neuromod. Mimic reformed its molecular structure, creating the atomic makeup. Now hypothesize they're not changing shape at all. Mimic is no longer objectively present in this universe. Swaps with an object in a alternate reality. Oh! I didn't think I was in range of. Electricity.
Morgan, a warning. If you scan enough Typhon organisms, you'll be able to install neuromods that are powerful, but they're the reason we're in this mess. For one thing, the station's defensive turrets will identify you as an alien threat. There might be worse consequences I can't yet see. I don't want you to lose yourself.
Magnetic field. Oh yeah, talking about the psychic power. I remember reading that one. I wonder if I'm going to be able to disable that in any way, because I'd like to get to the computer. Panpsychism. The everything mind. All physical constituents of the universe have proto-mental properties that are irreducible. Energy, matter, psi, consciousness. So energy is to matter as psi is to consciousness. Yeah, I'll transfer my junk over. I think there's anything else I'm planning on throwing away. Should be easier to carry this way. Ooh, a maintenance panel. Anti-rads. I hate that those are a thing it looks like I might need. Ah! What the? Oh! Hi. Scan.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Cool. Can I recycle those too? Oh! Ah! That hacking electricity. I'm sure I was stood right there not long since and I was fine.
Morgan, a warning. If you scan enough Typhon organisms, you'll be able to install neuromods that are powerful, but they're the reason we're in this mess. For one thing, the station's defensive turrets will identify you as an alien threat. There might be worse consequences I can't yet see. I don't want you to lose yourself.
Like, she makes it sound like maybe the good ending consists of not using any alien neuromods, but I've already installed a bunch, so... well, I've installed one. Ah, there we go.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
try this again. Yeah, I kind of assumed that neuromods were going to always be a thing I had to find and be in limited number. Never thought that I'd be able to just manufacture them. I am gonna make as many of those as humanly possible. I regret everything that I spent on 9mm bullets. Okay, it requires things that I don't have. Unsurprising, but... I need more metals and more minerals? Whatever the third one is. Well, hopefully when I get back to headquarters, I'll be able to make a lot of those. Alright, now time to worry about this thing. Can I climb up there and repair that, do you think? No, I don't have enough repair skill. Just gonna make it very difficult to, read these emails. This is posing a problem. Kaji, you got hand-cutting machinery, but human bite marks won't bit her finger off. One of the fingers... So I could attach them to the machine had ground them up. What is going on? So somebody's telepathy installation failed because the psychic bacteria rejected them. Subject had a history of trauma and has broken down further since that happened. Takaji sent to trauma, things could not be recovered. Regular watch, regular checks on his condition. Okay, yeah, so it was one of the other test subjects that bit her fingers off. Conference room, sure. Allow access to there. This machine's annoying me. Oh good, I can see it on the main screen so the lightning won't get in the way too much. So we're looking out into space. First contact. So these are aliens? Oh. Because I kind of thought they'd grown these in the lab, but... Maybe they had, but with like no xenomorph tech, they didn't realize that they were like living creatures until one of them replaced some junk in space. Okay. Second one, please. Weaver. So, 3 of them climbing all over this pod? Oh, they're fighting each other, okay. And a 4th one came. Huh. They don't normally do that when they die. Did they... Oh. They're the ones scampered off, right? They didn't merge together to make a bigger one. It looked like 3 of them injected the first one with something that made it bigger. I don't know, maybe they gave it like extra material from them to make it bigger, but I mean, it does seem like an attack. I mean, maybe they're filling it with their data to let it evolve into something bigger. It's hard to say what's going on there. This kind of seems like it's getting mass out of nowhere, but the other theories seem to imply that they exist partially outside of this universe, so that extra mass probably isn't coming from nowhere, it's just being pulled through from elsewhere. This way leads to his office, huh? Where does the maintenance hatch go? Is that, like, just here, or...? Take a quick peek through here first. Oh, there's a power control terminal in here. No, actually no. I was gonna say that would make this a whole lot easier, except it doesn't because the computer will now be off. I mean, I guess this would give me the chance to fix it without getting zapped. Except we've already established I don't have the ability to do so. Yeah, might as well have the lights back on. I was expecting this to go somewhere. I'm not used to maintenance access being used for maintenance instead of going places. You know, I should... probably nothing will come of it, but I feel like I should point this at that corpse. Live specimen required for scanning, okay. That's it, I wouldn't mind getting some human data. How do I put my torch back on? Oh, there we go. Can't have the torch on at the same time as the scope.
Calvino, what did you do to my conference room? Eh? What? Yes. I was just about to call you. All I see is a dot. Yes, that's right. It's the calibration system for the new touchscreen. You only have to run it one time. Are you kidding me? Just follow the dot. When it turns green, touch it. It should... Damn it, Calvino, I do not have time to play sing-along with your bouncing ball. I'll call you back. Hans, we need to talk about Annalise Gallegos.
Radiation shielding. Let me have a look. Extra resistance to radiation, lasers, and extra battery for the flashlight. Okay. This is the maintenance area behind the screens, I guess. They seem to have a lot of space behind their screens. An odd layout. Okay. This thing. It looks important, but I don't know what it does. Ooh, what a glue canisters. Sybil, science class operator. Seems like there's not much back here, just a few supplies. Still good to have, I guess. Oh, I see. He never actually got around to doing this. It's been right in the middle of the emergency. Whoa! What? So that was that on the monitor, or was it behind it? The screen's being partially transparent. I honestly thought that thing was breaking through the screen. So yeah, no wonder this guy was freaking out when he couldn't get the... What? Okay, no, it is. I'm so confused. I don't understand if you are real. No wonder he was freaking out because he was trying to use the thing in the middle of an emergency, but... Oh, hang on, I need to scan it first. Oh no, we've apparently got this one. No new data, huh? Oh, we've just got enough phantom material in general, I guess. It didn't leave a corpse? Oh no, there it is. No wave transmitter. The heck is that? Burst signal suppresses psionic abilities. Ah, and since the aliens are like 90% psychic abilities, that's good for me. I don't understand what went on there, though. So that thing was inside the screen? It stepped out of the TV? How does that work? Must be like a power I don't know about that lets you like either merge with things, or maybe you can melt into the wall, or maybe you can... Can they travel in an information form? It's not in line with anything else I've seen them do so far, but I can't rule it out. That would explain why all of the people, all the things they mutter that they've heard from people freaking out, it's like about the Looking Glass computers. What do you see in the Looking Glass? Broken mirror and all that. They'd be, people would be freaking out about things coming out of their computers. I mean, heck, this is an experimental supercomputer system developed here. Maybe they're using them as part of their computers. Maybe the computers run on these alien parts. Oops, I didn't mean to, Which would explain why they have AIs that don't seem to be in common use elsewhere. I can make neuromods. Why would I make anything but? I want those levels. Okay, how many have I got now then? 3. So we're back to where we were, basically. It'd be nice to get that repair ability. But I think... I think hacking is probably still the most useful. That or... Did I get the dissection ability? With more viable organs from Typhon remains. Yeah, okay. Can I not climb over that? Glug, glug, glug.
Hello.
Hi, science operator. You think you could come somewhere where I can, like, recharge my psi off of you? No? No, that's hopelessly optimistic of me. Oh. Wasn't expecting that to open on its own. It would have been very bad if something was beyond here.
Hello.
Oh, good.
Scanning.
Cool. I am getting quite low on supplies. I wouldn't mind going back to base, but...
Calibrating.
I don't know. It's tempting to double back. But if we can get through without doing it, I guess that's better.
Hello.
What do we got up here?
Scan complete.
Make matter 2 available. Sweet.
New psionic aptitude available.
Am I gonna get electrocuted if I go in there? Oh! Okay, I have bigger problems. I wasn't ready for that.
Obstruction detected.
Oh, my...
Hello.
Oh, automatically uses the high pose. That's actually not ideal, but... Did we get it? Okay. I think I might have blown myself up a little bit in the middle of all that. Well, you know, when there's science bots around that can recharge my psychic powers, I'm willing to fire a few mind grenades. Oh, medical operators, cool.
Operator.
That's good to have too.
TranStar Pyramid 490 Medical Class Operator. Research complete. Of aperture.
Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day. I'll have you feeling better soon. All done. Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire so I can serve you better next time.
Cool.
Hello, Dr. Q.
Not even a panel to get through here. Oh.
Scan complete. Core specimens required.
Mimics are easier to hit with the wrench than with a pistol.
Hello. Are you here for an appointment?
I am now.
Diagnosing. Bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing life-threatening. Please, hold still. This will only take a moment. There. All better. Please
Thought I
fill out
heard
a
a
patient
shape-shifting
experience
noise,
questionnaire
but...
so I can serve you better next time.
Oh!
Dr. Q.
I didn't expect that to explode like that. When it described itself as an old bottle, I thought it would be empty. Help, please.
Looks like you've had a rough day. This won't take long. Good as new. Don't forget
Oh,
to
a
complete
turret.
patient question.
I can scan those as well, I guess. I guess it just tells me their strengths and weaknesses. I'm not sure that... Oh, I've got research notes as well. Say, I don't think I'm going to be getting new powers from these, but... 17% increase in accuracy over the previous one, cool. Jamming issues resolved, stability's not great. Psychoscope works well, but turn down the sensitivity because some of the prototypes are a little highly strung. So... They're good at detecting the aliens, but so good that they detect people with alien powers. It's not like any Typhon material around. Medical operator? Finest in automated healthcare. Minimally invasive, fully discreet. 88.2% diagnosis rating. As well as the introduction of bedside manner. Handle just about any trauma, also tells stupid jokes. Fair. Civils. Accuracy and safety. Access to the databases, 2 highly customizable utility arms. Floating around psychotronics, restores psi potential. Okay. So the medical ones are pyramid, the science ones are Sybils. Let's try and snag a engineering one at some point. Phantoms are not wholly alien, created by weavers using human remains. Phantoms exhibit human-like neural patterns. Attempt to reproduce human phrases. They do not seem to retain any actual speech or human comprehension, so they just copy things they've heard. Explosive speed should be subdued before attempting to enter. Glue to slow them down. Projectiles hit hard but can be dodged. Better to get in close and personal. Tracking bracelets on them are still active. In 1960. Oh, I didn't realize that the Typhon went that far back. Okay, that explains a bit more about the computer. These people have obviously developed a lot faster than we did because of their access to these things. Use other living organisms as reproductive medium. That's in line with what we've seen. Mimic matter. So these are like the basic ones, and they breed by, eating things. And then it seems like weavers turn mimics into more dangerous mimics. Maybe in the process stopping them from breeding? It's unclear. Seems like the mimics don't want to be upgraded, and there's presumably a reason for that. So maybe the weavers turn mimics into stronger ones to protect the population, which is good for the Typhon as a whole, but is bad for the specific one because it then can't breed. I'm just speculating, but that seems reasonable. Some insects have similar things going on. What was it I was wanting to look at? Oh, Bellamy's body is here. Oh, so I've got a thing that lets me detect mimics, okay. Oh yeah, I remember now what I came in here to look at. So I unlocked Mimic Matter too. I can disguise myself as turrets. Disguise myself as operators. Okay. I mean, that one would be a useful upgrade because it would let me move. I'm not sure what the advantage of being a turret instead of a cup is, really. Okay, we're learning things. Yep, there you are. Oh, there's a lot of you, okay. Hold still. I'm trying to... Keeps locking onto the wrong one.
Scan complete.
Okay, cool. That's all the mimic data we'll ever need.
Psionic aptitude available.
Let's start swinging.
Warning. Vital sign.
Up. Use the medikit, please. Maybe use 2 medikits. Probably could have grenaded those now that I think about it. Oh, one of them fell down? Is working their way the long way around. Surprisingly good navigation ability. Okay. Is that another one? Okay. Phantom. Psi operator, over here. Over here, please. Oh, nope. Fine. I'm gonna go find that medical operator. Hello? Did you get blown up? Well, that thing doesn't seem to be able to get up here at least. That's good. Still can't get into the sealed several mimics inside. 2 casualties, so maybe as many as 8 mimics. Ah. I'm picking them up though. Am I ever going to encounter a live human for scanning? Okay, well, that's a good samples. I'd really like to... Oh, my medical operator's all the way over there.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
Yeah, be quiet about it.
Diagnosing superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit can handle.
Oh,
Please
did it spot
hold
me?
still.
No.
This will only take a moment. There. All better.
There's the Phantom.
Dr. Yu.
Why will the science operator not come down somewhere where I can reach it? I would really like some psi to bombard that thing from afar with.
Welcome. Maybe I can help.
What's this thing? Oh, this is the EVA system, right. I don't want to go out there right now. But it's good that it is unlocked, because in future that'll help me get back here more quickly. What is that science operator doing?
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Oh.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
No? Oh, please, please! I was trying to provoke that mimic into stepping in front of the turret, but it seems too smart. It's just out of reach. Science operator, why you gotta hurt me?
Hello. Nice
Dr.
to
Yu.
see you.
Can I provoke it with a bolt caster, I wonder? I did not mean to use that psi hypo. I keep hitting, Oh, man. Please tell me that the turrets... Okay, the turrets aren't angry with me yet. That was not the most stealthy thing I've ever seen. Come on, come and get me. Into turret range. It still managed to bite me.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Cognitive services. This area has a lot of these doors that don't seem to open. But I can reach through the window, apparently.
In light of what we now know the Typhon are capable of, and not capable of, it seems prudent to revisit the Project Cobalt material.
Igor, neuromods can already adapt Typhon material to the human mind. There's no reason in principle the reverse wouldn't work. Say you managed to insert human neurons into a Typhon. How will you know it was successful?
The new neural structures would need to mature over a series of actual experiences, or simulated ones.
What?
Simulate the experiences. Calvino, he has...
Right, okay, look, it's fascinating, but let's focus on what we know is working. I don't want anyone devoting resources to this.
Huh. What's the deal with these doors? Do they open automatically for a certain key card, or...? Guess I'll grab the medical operator again. Might as well, since there's one in the area. Somewhere. I wish they wouldn't wander off. Operator? Oh, you're down there now? Why are you down there? I'm learning that operators can't be trusted in open spaces. They like to fly around too much. So, seems quite likely that the recent development of human-like Typhons is a result of somebody putting human neuromods into a Typhon. Or maybe just some neuromods have Typhon material in them. Maybe the neuromods that people had in their brains, the Typhon parts
Blocking calibration request.
continued learning. 2 of them. And took over their hosts.
Nice to see you.
I don't think that fight's going well for that turret. So much for that plan. And now it's on fire. Note. Why can I not see the note?
I can hear the Weaver through the walls. Son of a bitch is gloating, I know it. How are you holding up?
I dropped a couple of nightlights to lure the phantoms away. Put sticky notes on every goddamn thing I'm sure isn't a mimic. You?
Good. Safe inside the armory. Squashed a mimic that slipped in, but that's it. I got everything sealed tight.
What's our plan?
Wait for rescue?
You know, if we make it, Alex is just going to pull our mods.
You want to remember this shit?
I think we could get out through the guts. Work our way up to the Arboretum.
Okay. Say the word.
Glug. Humph. Humph. I'll glug this too. So that note that I found, where can I find that? No. Rotation power limited to objects roughly the mass of the mimic itself. Modified to detect hidden ones. Go to high ground and immobilize with glue cannon. Keys, passwords. The sticky note I picked up doesn't seem to have gone anywhere. Strange. Oh, those bullets are good to see. Mix arrived here. I once survived in the vacuum for so long. Dimensional bubble, shifting back. Appropriate stimulus. 6 million year journey to our solar system might only take a few seconds. The ultimate trapdoor spiders. So when they're in the mimic form, time doesn't really pass for them. Makes sense. Email. 7 further signs of instability. Oh, this was the one that bit off somebody's fingers. Eating small objects, rapid onset pica. Evidence of this prior to exposure. Suicide watch. Sedatives, keep your system clean. No food, only water. Stares at the wall, mumbles to himself in Russian. Can't make out what he's saying. No attempt to hurt himself. Doesn't seem suicidal, seems disorientated, like he's sleep drunk. By talking. So I think they... So it seems like the Typhon inside him is eating things to try and analyze them, I guess, and they like cut it out of him because they couldn't learn more while it was inside him, I guess. What's this thing? Can't take it anyway by the looks of it. So there's a room over there with a lot of mimics in it, but it's probably some good stuff that I kind of want to go to. And we've got all of this lot. Oh. Phantom there has made it upstairs, finally. Oh, not? Oh, this is a different Phantom, okay. Well, we've marked him with a scope now. Yeah. Fairly clean takedown. I don't like where our ammunition is at. So once you've scanned them, they're marked on your thing there. That one's still marked, that's good. Guess I kind of thought once I marked a new one, that one would vanish. But it does not seem to be the case. Okay, so let's have a look in here. Oh, I see you. Oh. Where did the other one go? Not seeing anymore. spare parts. Also, I picked up a note, once again without... Oh, I see. I see. He put notes on all the things that aren't mimics, right. That sounded close. I'm not seeing it though, so maybe it is the one downstairs. Where did you come from? I thoroughly scanned this room. It snuck in while I wasn't looking. Why don't these ones have sticky notes on them? I wonder what...
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Captain, hey, how are you doing? How was your stream? Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Let me give you a shout out. Super Mario Maker 2. Did you make many Marios? Hello everybody, welcome in. I'm Loomis and we're currently playing Prey, where we are hunting shape-shifting creatures in the depths of space. I was just looking at these masses and contemplating what the aliens must think when they realize they can hide from us by disguising themselves as their own severed organs. They mostly like to be coffee cups, but you know. If you can get away with it. Okay, those are both good. Whenever you see two similar objects next to each other, you gotta be paranoid. Guess that could be one of them mimicking something that they've seen. Behavioral biometrics. The good news is I found this scanner that detects mimics now. The bad news is that there's now bigger, angrier, non-mimicky aliens. Discredited hypotheses. Pocket dimension. Yeah, apparently the consensus seems to be that these things vanish into an alternate dimension when they hide themselves. Oop. It's the thing on the floor, right? Why am I not getting a scan of it? There's a couple of them that my scope seems to have missed. I'm starting to wonder if some mimics are better at hiding than others. Try to find splitting of an isotope in the target. Seem to have a weird affinity for mugs. Okay, so it doesn't duplicate the object atomically because it has different timescales. Which fits with the theory that they make their duplicates out of alternate universe matter. What we got in here? Dimension, time to place your bets on how this actually works. Last 6 months I'm going with 4, magic. Dome Taker 3. Pilgrimage to the autarky of the Domed. Arrived with my last drop. Let me know if you like to download. The caves were all handcrafted. Is that a game, or...? Handcrafted? Does that mean that, like, people program them specifically rather than being procedural? Or... is this like a holodeck kind of thing? Mystery Man. Lanzetta. Dr. Gus Lanzetta. Just for 1 week. The week before, the entire science staff had last quarter's neuromods removed. Such as Badge and Locker, had IT look at his account. All been deleted, all but his credentials. Who the hell was he? They had the entire staff remove their neuromods at once? For the entire quarter? So that's 3 months of memories removed from the entire science team? I'm guessing presumably because of this guy. That's interesting. It's glowing red around here. There's some sort of psi shield up. That's why I can't scan through it. Psi. I can recycle crumpled paper, but not regular paper, and it doesn't let me crumple the paper here into something that I can recycle. Sad times. Can I scan these? No? Maybe if I get inside there. Probably don't want to. Oh, this is what I could see from the other side, right, so... Oop. Now there's a bottle. Now here's a tape set. Now here's a microscope. Now here's a family photo, okay. Okay, that's weird. I mean, sure, he could look at my face and, like, replicate my head, I guess, but how does he know the whole photo? Weird stuff. Doesn't look like there's a way in there to mug the guy for his organs. It's probably for the best, because, you know, I'd do it. I want the material, and I might die doing it. Okay, mimic inside there. It's another testing chamber, right, though? So... nightlight testing. Oh, yeah, I think one of the security logs said they'd had some success using nightlights. Oh. Psycholuminescent signal entices Typhon to move towards the law. Okay, so it produces a signal similar to what a living mind would produce, and it wiggles around a little bit, and the Typhon go check it out, because the majority of them are not very smart. Cool. Not a mimic. Oh. I'm gonna save before I walk in there. That... I wasn't expecting this to be unlocked, for one thing, but... that looks... okay, we're getting a call.
Fascinating. There's something almost angelic about those golden filaments, like frozen light. The Typhon weave it out of thin air. The question is why? We have a lot of theories, but no solid answers. Not yet. I wish you were with me, Morgan. Not the way you are now. The way you used to be. I know we could tackle this together. Like old times.
So yeah, this is what the Typhon Weavers work with. I guess sometimes they just leave it lying around? I was only familiar with them using it to turn the mimic Typhons into the bigger, nastier kinds. So when I came in here, I thought this was like a Typhon frozen in the middle of evolving. Apparently it's just leftover Weaver material that we can't really interact with. What does this do? Oh, this is the nightlight test, okay. Am I supposed to be able to see the psychic effects? Okay. Yeah, it certainly follows it around. That thing is giving me a headache. I'm gonna stop looking at it. Medikit, yes please. Could also use some more ammo, I'm getting quite low. Ooh, neuromods, 2 of them. Big score. That down here. Don't know where this goes. Does this... I mean, we know there's a mimic in there, so maybe we don't want it to open up. Although I would like to harvest it for its organs. So these advanced doors only seem to be in this area with, like, no controls over them. And that one opens, but these two that have mimics inside don't. I'm wondering if they've got, like, mimic detecting technology and they auto-seal when you get close. I might have to go back to the one where I could see through the window but not get through the door and see if there's a mimic inside and see if killing it will unlock the door. Like, obviously the scope that I'm using can detect mimics. And the turrets have a reduced version of that same ability. Wait. Didn't I get here by going through this tunnel? No, I went through that one, right. I was made a mental note to come back this way, but like, I guess it just circles round. Okay. Double back real quick. I don't like that he put a not-a-mimic note on the whiteboard, because they normally shapeshift into things that are the same size as them. Which suggests an awfully big mimic if they turn into those things. Okay, so this just goes outside. And yeah, this just doubles back the way I came, right? Can I... Okay, I got in that way, but apparently I can't get out that way. Not fond of that guy down there. Hey, Lady Meow. You've got a point. It does mean more organs. Also, it means more scans, maybe, if it counts as a different creature. I can scan it for more information. I mean, if I find big mimics, I will absolutely harvest them for big organs. But I'm also okay with not having big mimics trying to eat me. Where the heck did the medical operator run off to? There was a medical machine around here that would patch me up, but... These little floating drones that they use for this kind of stuff, they all seem to really like just wandering off. I think you're not supposed to put them in big rooms, because there's a science operator just drifting around up the ceiling. And I think my medical operator's flown away somewhere too. You put them in a big room and they don't understand they need to stay at ground level where you can reach them. I think they can just wander wherever. I don't even see them now. There were two of them. There was a science operator and a medical operator just floating around. Okay, well, time to test a theory. This door won't open, and I think it's because there's a mimic inside. I think the doors have mimic detectors, and they auto-lock if there's a typhon. I'm not getting one on the scans, though, so I don't know. How are you doing, by the way, Lady Meow? Are you doing good tonight? What's happening with you? I don't see any other way in there. I'm seeing like a maintenance access or anything. And this doesn't have a card scanner. Or a keypad or anything like that. It's weird as well, because there's no glass here. There's just metal bars, which is unlike anywhere else in this place. There's items I can pick up, so there must be a way to get in there. But I can't see any way to open this door. Strange. Ah, you're finally doing it in person again. That's good to hear. I got telekinesis? No, not yet. That might be a power that I do get, though. Also, hi, Noellen, how are you doing? What is going on? That's good. Yeah, if I had telekinesis, I guess I could bring these things over, but... How would... Oh, I think I know what it is, actually. I've got... Where have I got, like, 3 glue guns? The computer there, I was thinking that obviously it's not telekinesis because I wouldn't be able to use the computer with that. But... Shrinking powers? There is a power I can unlock that lets me disguise myself as a coffee cup, which would be small enough to get between the bars, but I can't move while doing it. But yeah, I've got this thing. This toy crossbow. One of the things that it notes about is that because of the type of foam they used in designing it, it triggers touchscreens. I can't tell what that says, but I'm hoping it says, "Do you want to open your door?" There we go. We're in. And we got a weapon upgrade kit for it, which is big money. There we go. None of you got the right answer, but you know, you helped me figure it out for myself. So you know, we'll say it's like 75% me, and the remaining 25% you can share between you. But no, I appreciate you letting me bounce some ideas off of you. I probably wouldn't have got that on my own. Yeah, I'm doing great, thank you, Noellen. Had a pretty good day. I'm still enjoying this game. Human Typhon cell fusion. Cerebral division cells diffused. Okay, let's back out of this, and there's 2 emails to check out. Need report on 37's condition. He's the luckiest prisoner in orbit, or we've got some problem with what we're feeding the Typhon. I question him, he's practically unresponsive. A cephaloectomy. I'm not sure I follow this one. That's okay, Lady Meow. I'm going to be heading to bed soon myself. It was nice of you to stop by. It's always good to hear from you. Having company in my chat is what... Company in chat is what makes streaming fun. And thank you so much for the 300 bits, Lady Meow. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for all your support. I hope I'll speak to you soon. Okay, so Prisoner 37 had a Typhon infection in his brain and started doing strange things. One of which was that he started eating everything, including biting somebody's finger off, but mostly he's had like Pika stuff where he eats little bits of metal and random objects, and they think it's the Typhon part of his brain trying to figure out what stuff is. But I don't understand this problem in what we're feeding the Typhon thing. They did say they were going to cut the guy up and see what they could figure out. They already had to cut open his stomach to remove all the things he'd eaten. I think they said they were planning on operating on his brain to try and cut the Typhon out. Mirror neurons in Typhons. Test gets off the ground, 2 big questions to answer. What's the test environment, and what neurons are we talking about putting in them? My brain's running slow tonight, but mirror neurons, the neurons that let you think about yourself. Like sapiens. Mitsuko Tokaji. Oh wait, from Morgan Yu. I wrote this email before I had my memory wiped. Oh wait, so I was working... Okay. Well... So a big thing we found out this session is how the neuromods work. You use the super flexible material from the Typhon aliens to you install it into your brain. You can like download other people's memories into the pattern, then you install it into your brain. Your brain absorbs it, and you know what the original person knew. And there was a group wanting to do the reverse, like copy people's memories into the Typhon and then put it back into the Typhon, and see how good they were at learning things. And Alex, our brother who's in charge of this whole thing, was not keen on it for reasons that he didn't go into. But it looks like we were doing it behind his back. My existing theory was that, like, the typhons that were put in people's brains took over them, and that's how everything went wrong. But it's looking more and more like everything went wrong just because we made the typhon as smart as us, and they escaped. Because they were as smart as us. Well, good to know. And hey, what sort of horror game would it be if everything that had gone wrong didn't turn out to be entirely our fault? Yep. Whoops. Little bit of a slip up. May have been specifically us that sent everything to heck. Made a harmless and incredibly useful alien race into death itself. Which is why these ones can walk around and sounds human. Oh, these ones that are talking, or them being incredibly deadly to other humans. Humans being incredibly deadly to other humans does sound human. But also this one that keeps muttering to himself. According to the science notes, they don't understand what they're saying, they're just copying people. But they weren't talking at all before we started putting human brain bits into them. Turning something harmless into something deadly, yeah. So busy thinking about whether we could that we forgot to ask whether we should. Speaking of things we could do but shouldn't do. There was a note on this door saying I trapped a bunch of typhon in there. And there's 2 dead bodies inside, which means they probably bred a lot more typhon and are now just lurking around in there. So I'm thinking I'm gonna charge inside. What's alarming is my typhon scanner is not picking up any of these mimics that are supposedly in there. Oh, okay. Ah, there we go. Maybe it just wasn't picking them up through the glass? No? Yeah, no mimics on scope. And realistically, if there were 8+ mimics like they described, in those numbers they wouldn't wait for me to come up on them and get ambushed, they'd swarm me. Oh, I suddenly have a suspicion that I don't like. Oh! Where? Oh! So that wasn't one of the ones in there, but, apparently a phantom just wandered up here behind me. Oh no, Ahmad. Where the heck did that phantom come from? I know there's one on the ground floor that theoretically could get up here, but he knows I'm up here and he hasn't chased me so far. So, why would he come up now? Maybe the breaking glass got his attention? I'm just gonna deal with this real quick. I found that to be the most effective method of dealing with the phantoms. Leap at them at point blank range and pull the trigger until they stop moving.
Hello, Dr. Kelstrup? I wanted to follow up on my request to view one of the volunteer abdication contracts.
Anna, you're supposed to be off today.
I had some free time, so I thought...
I've already told you, the VACs are sealed documents. My hands are tied.
But isn't there some allowance for the researchers? I mean, my God, I'm the one pushing the button.
Look, I understand. I really do. You wouldn't be human if this was easy.
I just want to be sure.
Believe me, everything we've done is perfectly legal.
That's because Talos 1 is an extra-national space. There are no laws.
Anna, you're tired. It's affecting your judgment. Now, I've tolerated it for a while, but enough is enough. You need to take some time. Understood?
Yes, Dr. Kelstrup. I understand.
Good. Oh, look, you've made me late for a meeting with Alex.
You sure about this? Not too late to flush it all out in airlock, you know.
I'm sure. Are you having second thoughts?
No way. I'm in. It's just... I'm not the one incriminating myself.
There's no happy ending for me either way. I'm trying not to think about it.
I found some emails about her saying that she was becoming a problem and they were planning to do something about
I
her.
don't need to know the details. Better that way. It has to happen on your next rotation. I put everything in a package labeled mementos. The package is in my cabin. It's got to go to every media outlet imaginable.
Got it.
And Quentin, be careful. Security's
Sounds
already
like they were
scrutinizing
planning
me
on
more than
stealing an
usual.
escape pod or something? Getting the information back to Earth? But okay, so before I was interrupted by my horrible death, I had a theory on how the mimics got out of here that I really didn't like. The weirdest and least explainable thing that has happened so far is that one of the other labs there was a broken TV. I fixed the TV, I switched it on, there was a picture of a phantom on it, and then the phantom stepped out of the screen. So either the phantom had like melded into the wall or something, which seems within their kind of abilities, or they can travel through digital media somehow. And this is a room full of mimics, and there should be no way out. Except there is a TV in here. Sensory deprivation to test for telepathy. 39%. Something spooky is going on. Yeah, that means pretty much all the containment that's taken place is a joke. It's not ideal. I don't have the password. Oh, but I do have enough hacking for this. If only I could remember how the hacking minigame works. There we go. I think. Wait, what? Was I not supposed to just get... Ow! Was I not supposed to just get it into the circle? Ah! Do I have to get it right in the middle, or... Ow! Oh. New setup. Detected multiple hacking attempts and altered security. Oh, I have to press the button when it's there. That's why there was an X on it. Right, that's a stupid reason to have electrocuted myself twice, but hey. The volunteers Okay. The volunteers are all from Death Row. Yeah, that's what I thought was going on. Mhm. Yeah. I mean, is it volunteers? Is it volunteers in that they've just been chucked up here because they were dead anyway, so who cares? Or is it that they volunteered because the alternative was death? And up here they might survive? Or at least survive longer? Still, not a fan of that. Look, my morgue keycard in the morgue. Council thinks I'm an imbecile as it is. Have any ideas? I'd be very interested if there was a reply to that, but sadly no. Yeah, like robo brains. Oh. I really wish my medical operator hadn't wandered off. My inventory is turning into a mess. I'm gonna pop a medikit before I engage that guy. I'm running low on ammo as well. Oh, we vaulted the wall? Why are there tons of phantoms up here when there weren't before? Something drawing them here? I have half a mind to just call out another operator, but if the previous one got destroyed by the guy down there, then this next one probably will as well, so I guess I need to secure the area. I don't know if that's what happened, but there were 2 operators flying around here, and now there aren't. I wonder if I'm better off trying to plug that guy from up here rather than going down there and fighting him. I mean, accuracy is going to be an issue. Nope. Ah! Let's see how you like it. Hope I didn't break anything valuable doing that. Oh, he's still alive. Okay. Nope, we got him. Oh yeah, fun fact. Since the neuromods use Typhon material... Oh. I thought this was the room that took me back where I was, but... Okay. I'm gonna go get the material from that guy. I think I checked all of these. So the neuromods that give you power are made out of Typhon material, and apparently you're okay with the normal neuromods. Where's his corpse? I want his stuff. But if you're using neuromods that give you Typhon powers, like the psychic grenade that I just demonstrated. Oh, here it is. I mean, I was here before and they weren't here. I wonder if he got out of one of these containment things. So if you're using the Typhon material, if you're using the neuromods that give you Typhon powers, they've got a lot more Typhon material in them than normal neuromods do. And the space station's defensive turrets have a scanner like mine that detects Typhon material, so they can detect mimics. However, apparently if you've got a lot of Typhon-based neuromods in you, you can actually contain enough Typhon material that the defensive turrets will identify you as a mimic and open fire on you. That is a thing I found out after I installed my first Typhon neuromod. It's a fact I'm not entirely keen on. Yeah, it's game-wise, it's an interesting feature.
Everything happening on Talos 1 started here. You were so driven in the beginning. My mistake was agreeing to put you at the center of the tests. That's when you began to drift away from me. We're close to understanding what they're after. What they're building. Just need a little more time.
But in-universe is a thing I'm not fond of. Also, I sequence broke a little bit. I was supposed to receive the warning that the Typhon-based neuromods have unforeseen side effects, including turrets attacking you and maybe other things going on in your brain, before I got the ability to unlock Typhon neuromods, but that's not the order in which I did it. I did it out of order and got the power before I was warned how dangerous it was.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Backlash and Phantom Genesis. Oh, so that's a Weaver in there, huh? I've only seen these things on displays up until now. These are like the Typhon Queens. Chosen as a yet unknown mechanism to undergo a specialized metamorphosis. Stung repeatedly by the others, triggering a rapid change, resulting in a new Typhon Geniocratus, or Weaver. Central to the Typhon ecology, largely vectors for production of some of the other species, as well as a substance known as caudal. Yeah, so these arise from large mimic populations, and they produce that golden material in there. That's why they're called weavers. They leave this thread everywhere. They make stuff out of it, but most notably, they weave other Typhon into more powerful Typhon. They only spawn as those little mimics on their own, but these things can turn them into bigger Typhons. And as far as I know, we have no idea what the heck that material is. I mean, you can, like, walk through it. It's not solid. But it seems like these things exist mostly outside of our dimension anyway. Like, when they shapeshift into, like, a coffee cup or something, they're not actually shapeshifting. They duck into an alternate universe and just dump an alternate universe coffee cup where they were. That's how they travel through space. They can safely travel through space for 6 million years as they did to get to Earth, just because they turn into a rock, and then the rock isn't bothered by 6 million years through space, and they don't care because they're in their pocket dimension. This one? Oh, is that Cyrillic? Oh, why has it got... Ah, okay. Is this still original containment facility? So Sputnik model inside. That might be Sputnik. I don't know, how big was Sputnik? So, this universe isn't very far in the future to us, but they diverged in the 1960s when an early spaceship captured the first Typhon. allowing us to unlock the neuromod and create mad scientists. This is pure speculation, but I'm guessing that that's the real Sputnik. It got tangled in a weaver's web, and this thing here is probably the original spaceship they sent up to retrieve it. And they probably built this space station around that ship. Kletka containment chamber. Current specimens under observation. So, mimic, 12 mimics, 1 weaver, Typhon dysmorphia. Oh, okay, yeah. We saw some of those early on, and we've not seen, like, any since. I almost forgot those were a thing. Those are the, invisible ones that do, like, close-range blast attacks.
Hello, Dr.
Oh, is that a... Oh, it's a science operator. That's second best. Please refuel my science.
Your mental resources operate. This should help. That should help you concentrate.
So yeah, the science operators can refuel the Typhon implants that I use to use Typhon powers. I've only got the one at the moment. You have to scan different... Scan different Typhon to unlock their powers. And I've only encountered mimics and... what are they called? The wraith-like ones. The human-like ones. Which has given me shape-shifting, which I haven't unlocked yet. I can turn myself into a cup. And apparently I can turn into more advanced things as I level it up. Although I'm not sure of the benefits of doing so. These will become suspicious if they spot you moving so too much. I guess, as a cup you can't move, as a turret you can look around, and as an operator you can walk where you want to. So we got this from the Weaver. Create a phantom that will fight for you from a human corpse. Okay. So I don't have the base power to evolve into that, but apparently we can grow phantoms. You can learn the Weaver power to grow phantoms from corpses. Fun. And this was the other Weaver thing. A shield that prevents the next enemy attack from damaging you. Enemies that attack the shield are repelled. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. There were a bunch of glowing Typhon out in space when I went out there, which I obviously I didn't know at the time, but in retrospect they were probably Weavers. And I put a lot of firepower into them without them dying, and I got smacked all over the place while doing it. And I thought they were just really tough and really powerful, but now I'm pretty sure they were bouncing attacks back at me. That explains a lot. And yeah, this is the one that I actually installed, the kinetic blast. Hmm. Which is basically a mind grenade. I've had some use out of it. I unlocked this one because I figure it's, if I run out of ammunition. And it gives me a use for my psi when there's science operators around. Okay, so I think we've fully explored the labs area, so we've got the choice of material extraction armory or the live exam morgue. But I think those might have to be a thing for next time. It is getting a little late. I need to call it a night and get ready for bed. I'm optimistic about the armory. Sounds like there might be weapons in there. And also the fact that it's got fire spewing across it makes it seem more optional, so it might have good stuff. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm really enjoying this game. It's very interesting. Hope I'll be able to pick it up again next week. Let me save my game. And we will head out. Yeah, I enjoyed that. And thanks for coming in and hanging out with me at the end there. And Lady Meow, who I believe has gone to bed. I appreciate the company. It's the company that makes streaming fun. Thank you for being here. Right. That is gonna be it for me. Hopefully I will be back tomorrow for some Dark Souls and Minecraft Monday. I hope to see you there. Yeah. Good night, Noellen. Have a good night, everybody. Until next time.